but I suggested you to be the first level positions in the state at least. But we couldn't be in that line, but even in BD groups we have to point down. So tell me what's the problem, what's the issue? Individually, in addition, in addition.
So I was playing that classes. CRS I was playing, but the issue that some students are like they were not reading properly, so I was showing some CRS. So the whole day I was playing.
So the rest of the year was not easy to be free. Yeah. Is it happening with the other teachers also? No. Tell me, sit down. Any other issue? Any other thing? Only the one thing. If I have taking leave for at least 1 day. At least 1 day. There is a portion in leave application with who you are substituting your duty. Have you seen that? Okay, so there what do you need to do? You talk with the user and find a teacher. Okay, talk with the find a teacher. These also have some days. So we cannot go with grab to every class and ask. No, that's not possible. So talk with sir and find any other teacher from you. Because that academic moment. And to fix that teacher will go and play and cast the senior of the classroom without play. Now, teacher will pay a half only for 1 week. And so that practically the total implementation of the school. So the school because at the second position has come out of 6 position. And we have only 6 schools in it. We understand? So we have so for not having this, before taking leave, consult the academic coordinator and find another teacher to cast your syllabus in the classroom without pay. Okay. So what you teachers need to do, your casting. See, we have 5 days working week, right? 5 working days are there in a week. And if 2 days, if we cast perfectly, the result will show that the casting is very good. Regular casting will show like that. But here, see, this is individual teachers data. I think I have okay, casting frequently is strong for all of education. Casting frequently. That means not casting regularly, but casting frequently will give us good result. How will we do? Casting frequently will show us that the evaluation is good. But we need to bring casting regularly. That will give you 100%. In our institutions, Kanpuri, Gulbarga school is also having the same kind of same infrastructure, same way of electricity connection. But they have scored 100%. So there the teachers are very keen and very careful to observe, to not miss any single part in the time. We have a time now. So in that, if you don't miss a single part, if you don't miss 2 hours, if we do not miss a minor part in that, if we don't forget to offer every portion, it will show asking regularly and the implementation is very good. It will result in 100%. So you need to think about this every teacher. Individually, you need to carefully define your brand. Am I casting everything properly? Am I playing everything properly? Am I opening everything properly? That should be seen by you. Teacher, you are coming to say something. Okay. Now, teacher has several issues. Like there are some students who are not good in reading and take some time to for correction of the novels. So you have to have the class for making them to answer the question from the day and teaching them reading and writing. But what I'm saying, we have a portion in this plan to be cast in the classroom. That will be of just like 20 minutes. And the other 20 minutes is group work, right? Group work will be going on in the classroom for another 20 minutes. And you have 40 minutes in the classroom, right? 40 minutes in the reading class. So all these 20 minutes which you need to play, you need to cast the tableau, should be done at the beginning. And the last group work, that's coming according to your data, is coming in between. So make it in the last. So during that time, in the group work will go on, and as we said, we want to give a special focus or care on any student that will also have the class. But systematically, you need to understand. Even though we see sometimes we fall completing the syllabus, we are going into the textbook. Sometimes we are forgetting this some days. But what we need to do, create the CRMs, we have pay all the audio visual resources, open all the sheets, whatever is there to be open, just open, cast in the TV, cast in the television, just open and show it to class. That won't take so much time. And the rest of the time you go with your work. But what we need to do with this tab in the classroom should be done without fail. Not on one day, all the 5 days. Not on 2 days. I told you that 2 days is big classroom, but don't take that as granted. We are waiting just for 2 days. But suppose you think that is something you missed in these 2 days. So you will again show that it is not cast. Right? So you all the 5 days they need. What you need to do? Play or cast everything, play the audio visual resources, open all the sheets, open every part that you need to open. Understand? After that you go for completing the syllabus or do the portions in the text or read the text. First thing what you need to do in the classroom, just cast that tab and cast all the CRs and all the audio visual resources, whatever you need to operate that should be open. Understand? See, the score is allowed to like percentage. Right? So if you are missing anything, you will not know that you missed. But it will be reflected in reducing the percentage of yours. But there also we want to understand that what we have missed. We want to understand. So I told you be careful in clearly observe the pattern and verify whether you have missed. See, when we go like this is teacher preparation part. There is nothing to be played, but at least we need to open that and read. Reading is on you. We want you to reading is good. You open this for what? For the good implementation. You need to open that. When we come to the lesson plan part, see, teacher said that you practice for 30 minutes, you practice for 30 minutes. You practice what is there? In this area, there is nothing to be played. But you just open that. Okay, open that. And some work is there. You can give the students. And you can do your work was there. What work? Giving some special care to the students. Or like some students have not learned. We can teach them. And if you are lagging to the syllabus, you can go to the syllabus for this 30 minutes. At least it should be open in the classroom. if the teacher is having something to play it on the television. But that should be done. If we are not, if it is not done, that will show that the thing is or the implementation is very bad. Understand? And the other very important thing, see, don't forget this part. For every day plan, open this, and watch it. Teacher preparation part is very important. And the other major part that we almost everyone is missing. Not down. This is so far. For one lesson, there may be 16 day plans or 8 day plans. But for everything, we don't have this resource. But for a lesson, one or two will be there. This is teacher preparation part for this. Preparation here. Do we need to use this in the classroom? Actually, we don't know. So, do we offer this? Strictly everybody? One teacher is missing that and will be reflecting in the classroom. The teachers who are getting the training from the beginning, you might have been offering this and doing whatever you want to do. But if one teacher is, anybody is missing this. So, identify this teacher preparation part and playing this, they are very important. Okay, you understood that where this is? Teacher Mela, you identify where this is? Teacher preparation. Okay, because we don't want to do that in the classroom. When do we need to do this? During our preparation time. Okay, during our preparation time, this all should be open. And we need to make sure that this is there in the classroom. And the lesson plan, day plan, lesson plan is based on this. The lesson plan is the continuation of this teacher preparation. Right? So if you are not thorough with this, you are not clear with this, the day plan will be not effective in the classroom. Okay, the day plan will be, or lesson plan will be, or teaching process will be not effective in the classroom. So, offering this and playing this is a video for the teacher. Should be played completely and it has to watch the video until the end of the video. Okay, if it is workbook based or something like the information for you, just open this and read and understand. And there are some information that what you need to take to the classroom, right? Maybe some flashcard or a map, but whatever that you want to take to the classroom, that will be also mentioned there. And your lesson plan will be based on that. Use this flashcard in the classroom, or use this map in the classroom, use this video in the classroom. That will be useful. This resource, have you seen this resource? You are using this, you are doing this. Some teachers are missing this part. Okay, some are missing this part. Learning outcomes and learning indicators, yellow and yellow. Are you opening this part? Anybody? Yes, that will result in your implementation now. But there should be a time limitation with this. You are opening this in October and playing the day plan, or casting the day plan in November, then there won't be a math in there. It should happen in 2 days, not 3 days. Not 3 days, in 2 days. We are opening this in today. But today or tomorrow, the class will go on the class. Then only will be cast like with having the regularity. You understood? So this part is very important. Okay, don't miss it. If we are missing any area, it will show like the implementation is bad or the implementation is not good or the mark will be reflected there. So now we are understanding where we are missing the scores. See practice question. have to open your student tab. Go to can we identify how many students are using the tab? Are you notifying them that this is but even though some students are there, they are not doing that.
Actually, the number of students are more in the list. Actually, 22 students are there in 7, but it is showing around 56 students.
Actually, what happened? They close the list of the students. When they get the server, they got the list of the students. They are in the mistakes. So we need to realize that. Anybody is asking for any clarification, someone is coming to any query, bring them to the office, bring the my knowledge or first knowledge and we make it clear. Because in English we need to update their number, phone number. Otherwise they cannot work with their leader. Listen, before going to date maps, listen, this is before going to date maps. Prepare yourself. I know, the things that you are saying. These things are there. We are purchasing this and bringing to the class that is selling. We need to open this. We need to open this. That's very important. And if you are able to bring these things to the classroom, then the class will be more effective than your other classes. Right? And one of the biggest things you are coming to know about this, then you can become a student. You give one item to each student. See, the students can bring to the classroom. So the class will be live. Class will be like experiential learning. See, hands-on learning will be happening there. So for that, what we need to do, we need to know all these things are mentioned in the graph and we need to know that. And again, important notes are there for teachers. See, not only notes, there are something that you need to watch. That must be open. Must be open and plain.
Actually, the overview summary of the chapter. Overview of the chapter.
Yeah, for one lesson, maybe one.
Only one
Yeah, one part will be there. But don't miss that part. And for 2 3 day plans, there will be TR. You have to watch the TR. Teacher resource plan. Yeah, this teacher resource. It should be open. That it won't be available in day plan. It won't be there in day plan. In day plan, only the CRMs that we need in the classroom. See, resources we have. Classroom resources are there. TR also there.
Written.
Okay. In day plan, I don't think. Day plan is also there. Okay. But as I know, some TR, teachers resources want to be there in the day plan. There will be there only resource part. Okay. So this resource part should be open. And since we have classroom resources live, we will get that in the day plan. But the teacher resource part will be free. should be open and play. So moreover, the date max we follow in the class. The teacher preparation part is very important. Don't miss any part. Don't miss any whatever thing you want. Over there. Okay. We sometimes people don't think that I know what is there because you will get an idea. Yeah, it will be there. But don't think that. For that date plan, the teacher resources is very important. Then just open there. Open and play there. Understand? And during teacher preparation part must be open and whatever there should be played. It should be open and played. The video must be watched for the without skipping. There may be some videos, don't skip the video, watch it and play. And the other thing, the LGA, right? LGA, right? Leader courses. Several lead courses are there for you. The number is particularly given in I think I have shared it. So, until reaching the completion of lead courses 100%, we need to do all the courses. Jiten told me that there is any something difficult, like we need to do some
An app should be prepared. We have to watch the video and we have to prepare the last games or some apps like
You should prepare. That is not possible, right? And listen. See this green part. These are the teachers, they are like us. They are the first rank in the nation. They are the first. What they did is nothing but they, as I told, they have opened every portion of the lab. Teacher preparation lab. Nobody is there. Nobody is there. And before entering into the classroom, before playing, they plan. One more thing. You have a class for day in the class. And on the day, you understood that I didn't go to teacher preparation. So after casting this day plan in the classroom, in the evening you went to come on in the classroom. You have open teacher preparation part and then you played on the videos, on the supplementary videos. Will there be any use in that? Will it be considered? Won't be counted. Because teacher preparation should be done before the day plan is cast in the class.
So starting the lesson to once they have to watch the preparation videos.
That should happen in 2 days. Teacher resources. All the parts which are there in teacher preparation part should go on or should be opened. As I told you, today if you are opening the day plan should go on tomorrow. Today you open the teacher preparation part and day after, 4 days after you came and cast the tab in the classroom with the day plan, then there won't be any effect in that. There won't be any use. So you should have it. That's a continuous process. Otherwise, our preparation will get very short, like yes. So I told you these are be open. And if something is there, play there. Understand? Because you can easily understand which area is not done. That's easily identified. Okay, why I didn't call you individually? Because I just don't want to blame you on this. Because you can do this. Then why do again and again? Like it's not be about the children again. So can we do this? What is your saying this one?
So this time we will implement the
Yeah. So today I am also going to give a board in the meeting. We have to meet the chairman today. So surely we will ask him. The school which was in the proper organization came down. What is the reason? Surely we will ask. So I will say that the next week onward the change will happen. Okay, the change will can be seen in the implementation dashboard. We will give you a board to the chairman. I alone will do the word won't make any change, but I give this word to the chairman because I have a strong army behind me. So believing in you, I don't need this. But you don't change anything. You should help me to keep my word. Right? Courses also, only the courses. Very strictly. I know that you need to spend some time, you need to spend your data, but complete the courses. You don't have any knowledge. Those four courses. Regarding that, let me talk to you. Just keep the measures. Okay. That's good. Okay. But implementation should be 100%. Okay. We have still enough time. I know our teachers have reached and I told you that all these first-time orders are really teachers. They are working in the school. So we also have the same facilities, same infrastructure, and almost the same service scale. So people can do this. We also should do that. Okay, we are obliged to do this. We are obliged to reach the government. This is also in your hand. Don't miss any area. You are facing difficulty with completing the syllabus. Just go through this in the beginning of the class. Make sure that this part is over. The casting part of the lab is over. Then come with the take the maximum answer. By syllabus. Okay. I know that we are going to the data. We may not be able to finish the syllabus on time. So all this process you do it in the beginning, finish that, and then you take the textbook and explain the students and the information. Okay. And for finishing, for completing the syllabus, there is a very easy way. When you prepare, just mention the important points. Okay, complete word is not important. Complete word in the textbook is not important. And in each paragraph there will be one point which should be explained, which should be non-existent. Please focus on that. Understand? We cannot read a textbook and explain. That's not possible in the class. We want to be able to finish the syllabus. We need to understand the core area of the lesson. For that we have this also we have learning outcomes. Okay, learning outcomes are there. In the beginning of the textbook, I think there are learning outcomes. For 9th standard, I have already given the printed page for you to have the learning outcomes. They need to get only those concepts clear. Okay, the other areas are just supporting these facts or these outcomes. So the learning outcome area now, this is very important, and that should, those areas should be discussed in the classroom. That should be taught by you. So from there also, what is very important? The preparation part is very important. If you are not preparing, then you will understand this is the area that I have to complete, or I have to focus on. What we will do, we will just explain everything from the textbook. Then we will face the problem with the type of we won't be able to finish the syllabus in time on time. Okay. So prepare well on the previous day, give some time. For example, you have 5 hours in the important day. Actually, for one period, we need to spend 1 or 2 hours for preparation. But no need. Please, if we have 5 hours, please spend 2 hours on the previous the same question. Normally, the students will score 100 mark for the examination. If the question pattern was not there, then we will be creating. And the question for the examination, what should be there? The question paper should be prepared from this question pattern. Because the question pattern is already prepared, we have taught the students only based on this question pattern. Questions in the question pattern are there to the students. They have to rate already. Alright. And the same questions are coming from the examination. So why can't the students score? They can score. Even the below average student can score the part in the examination. Are you doing like that? No. Sometimes no. The question that the questions in this question that don't think this is a waste of time. Based on that, you teach the class.
Actually, we are not reading the questions, but we are discussing with the question answers.
Yeah, but we need to give exact questions. Read exact questions and the answer in the class. That won't be that won't the result of that. Nobody will tell you that you have to do the question that you are going to ask in the examination. No, nobody will make you. So all these questions we are not going to ask. They just do the results in the classroom. And all the questions in the question that won't be there for the examination. That is question will be there. But those questions are there already in the system. Exact questions will be. Exact questions and answers. And when you take revision, when you ask the questions from the next day, we are giving from like learning book, we are giving from reading book, along with the form. The same book. In the same book, the same questions will be for the two parents on the next day. Very simple process. But it should be done with correction. Okay, it should be corrected with system. And systematically you should arrange them well. And on the next day ask the questions. Make